All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's a pretty chill night here in the glorious state of Colorado. The sun's going down, the birds are not chirping, it's the middle of winter, and everything is cold and horrendous, but you know what? Apart from that, we're doing pretty alright. And we are going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. Because Sunday is a absolutely fantastic day, and we are going to be kicking it off uh, with a pretty fun deck, in my opinion. Yeah, this will be another Magic the Gathering stream, and we are going to be playing this wonderful thing right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Death and Taxes for Legacy. This is a deck that I've been playing quite a bit. It's pretty neat. So what is this all about? This is a mono white lock deck, and what do I mean by that? Pretty much our entire game plan is to pretty much just indirectly stop our opponent from doing anything. The entire point of our deck, when we are doing it properly, our deck does not let our opponent resolve any consequential spells. And in the meantime, all we're doing is we're disrupting and we're clocking them, and we are doing everything in our power to just ensure that they are having an absolutely horrible time playing this game. All right, so let's talk about the deck real quick for those who may not be familiar with it. So, like I said, this is a mono white deck, which means our mana base is actually pretty non-expensive. If you're interested in papering a legacy deck, this is a pretty good list to go off of, mostly because we get to play no dual lands, no reserve list stuff, just 11 planes. There's no other deck in the format that does this, just 11 basic lands. That is absolutely bananas. But of course, we can't stop there because remember that we are a lock deck. We want to be disruptive somehow, so we'll be packing in a few copies of Wasteland to get rid of our opponents on basics, Rashad and Port to pretty much choke them on mana and restrict how much they can do on any given turn. Mishra's Factory is here as a extra source of damage if we need it. Sometimes it's very easy to just not draw creatures you need, and Mishra's Factory is kind of an insulator against that. It provides a decent way for us to clock our opponent if they have a bunch of creature removal and they can't really just deal with this at sorcery speed. So that's pretty nice. And then 3 copies of Caracas. Caracas, wow. Do you want to try that again, Jared? 3 copies of Caracas. There we go. And Caracas has a couple synergies, specifically with Thalia. There's a neat combination here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show it on stream, depending on what we play against. But one really neat thing you can do is you can have Thalia, when she goes to combat, deal her damage, and then before normal damage comes back to her, you can Caracas her back to her hand, and then she's perfectly fine. So that's one synergy. Caracas is also there to stop annoying creatures, essentially. It does bad stuff against Reanimator and Show and Tell and just about anything that's trying to plop really big, heavy stuff onto the field without warning. And yeah, we just kind of don't like that. Our actual spell package is almost entirely creatures. We run 4 copies of Aether Vial, three equipments for Stoneforge Mystic, then 4 copies of Swords to Plowshares, and that's literally it. We are very creature heavy, and that allows us to do some really neat things with Aether Vial. Our deck just works so well with it. As far as the creature package go, we have Mother of Runes to help us insulate our creatures, and pretty much she's just there to break off our opponent's removal spells. She's pretty solid. I really do like her. Stoneforge Mystic is here to get us some really powerful equipments and maybe cheat them onto play, especially Batterskull. Playing a turn 3 Batterskull when you're under Thalia and Mother of Runes and Swords to Plowshares is really devastating. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, of course, we're going to be playing her. We're primarily a creature deck, and of course that means that we want to ensure that our opponent has as little access to their non-creature spells as possible. We're going to be playing 2 copies of Sarah Avenger, just a 3/3 evasive vigilant attacker. It's a decent way to clock the opponent. 2 copies of Phyrexian Revoker, a really solid card, just used for shutting off combo pieces and just trying to slow our opponent down. It's another lock piece. It's really useful against Storm and Sneak and Show and a bunch of other decks like that rely on activated abilities. 2 copies of Recruiter in the guard. She's pretty much demonic tutor in this deck. She gets pretty much anything that anything that we need at any given point, creature-wise. She's really, really solid. 1 copy of Thalia, Heretic Cathar. I played around with this one. She is really, really mean if she comes onto the field. Like, Show and Tell has to wait a turn before actually trying to end the game with a sneak attack. And it's just a really, really good hosing card, and just another good way to tax the opponent outside of Rashad Port and Little Thalia. We got 4 copies of Flicker Wisp, with the intention of it being flickering not only only troubleistic permanents like Merit Lage tokens or Gritzel Brands or Animate Deads or whatever. It's pretty. It by itself is pretty alright. It's so versatile. It can be disruptive. It can also be a really good offensive tool if you know how to use it correctly. We use a copy of Mirror Crusader because this is arguably the best double striker in the game. Pro Black, Pro Green insulates us from a lot of stuff. The only thing it doesn't immediately turn away is Pro Red, and of course we got Flicker Wisp to help handle that. Sanctum Prelate is here as a one of because she is absolutely fantastic against combo decks. If you park her on 4 against Storm, they just can't win game 1. If you park her on 2 against lands, they cannot interact with you outside of Molten Vortex and Barbarian Ring. If you park her on 1, then the opponent just can't trip in general. It does unfortunately shut off our Swords of Plowshares and Ether Vial, but that's a sacrifice we are more than happy to make just because she is so good at what she does. And we got a copy of Palace Jailer as well as a little bit of extra card draw, and also some really good creature removal as a matter of fact that doesn't rely on swords. When he enters the battlefield, exile a target creature until an opponent controls until an opponent becomes the monarch. And if you're playing against Sneak and Show or Reanimator, where the only objective is to make one really big thing and then just try to end the game from there, then taking the monarchy back is really difficult for them to do. Let's talk about the sideboard real quick. We got 2 copies of Path to Exile, just as pretty much swords 5 and 6. Again, really useful against big creature decks. I also have a Blessed Alliance that I like to bring in. Mostly I do it because I really don't like True Name Nemesis as a card, but I can also pack it in against Show and Tell and again more big creature decks. 2 copies of Containment Priest, again to shut down decks that are trying to cheat stuff into play via Ether Vial or whatever. Couple Aethersworn Canonist to slow down combo, couple Rest in Peace to shut out Graveyard, Spear of the Labyrinth to shut down cantrips, and again combo. Land and Relic Order is really good against decks running artifacts or enchantments. I remember Show and Telling this in against a Show and Tell deck once upon a time, and I ended up taking an Omniscience, and I remember them scooping. It was pretty big of a blowout. A copy of Council's Judgment to deal with Planeswalkers and other troubleistic permanents. This actually can hit Emrakul, interestingly enough, so that's another plus. One copy of Gideon to help us out against fair matchups, and then 2 Fairy Macabras as a sort of insurance against graveyard decks that are trying to target stuff out of the graveyard. So this is good against Reanimator, Life from the Loam, and all that other stuff. Alright, so this is our 75 here, ladies and gentlemen. I've already got us set up in a Legacy League here. So let's go ahead and let's get to work and let's see how we do. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, I really do like this deck. It's probably my favorite deck in Legacy. I like to think that I'm pretty alright with it, and it's such an interesting deck because there's just a bunch of decision paths, a bunch of decision trees. Like, how do you deal with what your opponent is doing at any given time is a pretty interesting way to look at the game. It's interactive in the sense that you do need to kind of predict what your opponent is going to do, and you need to think about ways to actually shut them off of it. It's really neat. And I'm going to be doing a lot of talking right now, so I got myself a lemon lime sparkling water here. Decided to hit up the grocery store yesterday. Ooh. And this stuff's pretty alright. Alright. I think it is time to play some Magic. Playing against Chia Sognath. That's that's troublesome to pronounce. What do I think about this hand? It does not excite me. We have swords and then a recruiter of the guard, and it doesn't really do too much of anything else. I guess playing recruiter on curve is fine, but if they have Thoughtseize, then this hand is just absolutely horrible. I think you can make an argument for mulliganing this hand, but I'm going to hang on to it. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, Forest Ancient Stirring, so this smells like Post? Yep. So we're playing against the the uh, the green 12 post deck. So okay, so let's see what happens. Rashad Port is going to be kind of useful here, I suppose. So I think we'll just do Plains Go. Sucks that a lot of the cards in our hand aren't especially useful at the moment, but guess Recruiter of the Guard, go get a Phyrexian Revoker for Candelabra isn't awful. We have a lot of cards with double white, and we only have like one white source. So I guess we play Port, stop in your upkeep, Port the Forest. Yeah, I think keeping this may have been a mistake. Whatever. Our opponent's not doing anything in a hurry. Oh, hello, Plains. Okay, so now I'm interested in Sanctum Prelate on 1. And I think I like that a little bit more. It's either that or Recruiter, and I'd rather play Recruiter once I know what I'm actually getting with her. Candelabra is CMC1, right? 1 second. It is, yes. Alright, so opponent crop rotates first. Get a Cloud Post. Yeah, fair enough. And we're going to park it on 1. Okay. So we're sitting pretty alright. That's a Caracas. So if we draw another land, we can do Recruiter. Okay, so that's a Plains. I'm also kind of interested in just porting them into Oblivion. And also that's a cloud. That is, and we know that there's a. Okay, they went for Glimmer Post. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We don't know what's in their hand. So maybe we just upkeep, port the Cloud Post, port the Forest. That doesn't seem terrible. So Rashad and Port go. How much mana do they have? 3, 4, 5. They could slam Primetime next turn, and that would be not amazing for us. So yeah, Rashad. So yeah, we'll just port them twice. All right. So the Cloud Post goes, and the Forest goes. Glimmer Post is fine. A little annoying, but fine nevertheless. But Mother of Runes is an okay one. Another option is to just play Sophie and start going to town. So they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. Potentially 8 if they play another Locust. Well, let's just go to combat for now. This is a respectable clock. And we can play Mother of Runes. Sure. That's a Warping Wail. I'll just keep them off green for the time being. So Thalia doesn't really do a ton with the Karakas out. That's because they can just bounce them immediately after. Opponent is not interested in trading the Eldrazi Scion for anything. Another option is to flicker the Eldrazi Scion. That sounds fun. So at some point we need to decide when do we stop porting them and actually start clocking them. In the meantime, I think just getting a Sanctum Prelate for just the beats is okay. But I think now is the right time to Flicker Wisp. I will Flicker that Eldrazi Scion. And we will tap down that Cloud Post again. So we are giving our opponent a green source now, but I'm not really sure what they do with it outside of a Sylvan Scrying, so. Vesuva. For another Cloud Post. Yep, fair enough. Plains. Okay. I think unfortunately we just have to leave up 2 ports here. In the meantime, we can jam for 5. I think one of the intricacies about this deck is that you do have to decide when you are just trying to beat on your opponent and when you just need to play like a control deck. So the good news is we can actually play Sarah Avenger here, and I think that's fine. So that brings it to a 2-turn clock, for sure. All right, let's do that. And then in your upkeep, I will tap your Cloud Posts. Have at it. They found another forest. Moto? Yoo-hoo. There we go. Alright, let's take a draw. That's a Mishra's Factory. Okay. So, what can they have? So they have 5 mana. We are representing 6, 8, 9, 11, 13. So do we just play Sophie and go for it? I think we just play Sophie and go for it. And we'll go to combat and try to kill you. Target you, opponent. All right, not bad. Oh, we ripped a Raceland too. That's a fun one. All right. So what is the plan here? I think Blessed Alliance is good because they're going to try and kill us with Containment Priest. I think I want Relic Order. Canonist, I'm not too sure on. I'm legitimately not sure how to sideboard against this. Maybe I want Pass for Primetime. Okay, so let's think here. What do I not want? Is Path even that good? Maybe not, so let's back up. I think... I'm not sure how much work Batterskull does. I definitely... Thalia is a little meh here, mostly because... I got no idea. I got no idea what I'm doing, boys. I apologize. Maybe I trim a little bit on Mom and... I'm just gonna trim Big Thalia for now and see what happens. I'm trimming on Mom mostly because actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Trimming on Mom mostly because all the removal is colorless, so she doesn't really do a ton. Third of 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is my this is my friend I know personally. We actually go to the same club. Things are pretty all right. We are up a game against what I can only imagine is 12 post. The green deck, by the way, it's the one running prime time, and I have absolutely no idea how to board against it. How'd Legacy go? I'm interested in hearing about this. This hand is garbage. This hand is also questionable. So it's banking on us scrying a white source. Do we want to do that? Decided to do lands. Went 2-2. The real that's decent, man. Good job. Good job. I have mixed feelings about this hand. I don't like the fact that it's a Rashad port. Oh, nice. Yeah, Mono Red President's a fun deck. You know what? We're up a game. I'm gonna try this. If we scry our white source, then it's bananas. I do not need a Pyrexian Revoker in my life right now. Yeah, pretty much. All right, and opponent just has a forest. Yeah, they're not going to be killing us anytime in the near future, so we can take a couple turns trying to find what we need. That's helpful. Yes, please. Go. That was very nice. Stage map. Okay, so this is interesting. What do they get with map? Just posts, right? That's the only thing I can imagine them getting here. Hi. Wow. Okay. So we're definitely playing that. And the question is now, do we want to slam Revoker on Expedition map and mess with them? And I can't think of a reason why we don't. The other option is to play Thalia, which is also kind of tantalizing. Better lucky than good. Yeah, absolutely. I think I like Revoker here, though. Naming Expedition. If I can spell Expedition correctly, there we go. Opponent has another forest. And they're passing. Alright. So now we can start doing bad things to them. Vile definitely going up to 2. Lane and Relic Order is an interesting one. Alright, so let's start by going to combat and just whacking them with a Revoker. Caleb, do let me know if my audio levels need any balancing. I want to make sure that actually sound okay. And not like the teacher from Charlie Brown. We're going to play Thalia. Crop rotate. I'm a bit quiet. I'll be sure to maybe adjust that later. Thank you. In fact, I can actually do that now. Our opponent's deciding what he wants to rotate for. He's rotating for a post. Sure. Okay, I turned it up a bit. And yeah, I think we're done. Oops. I also had Discord open. I just typed 6 into my chat for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Now, the only scary thing about our opponent right now is that they do have a Thespian stage. Yeah, hi, Caracas. That's unfortunate. What do they do on 4 mana? Ballista X2? Yow. Yeah, I guess you have that. Okay, so there are a number of things we can do about this. So I can start by vialing in Stoneforge? Ensep? Does that work? And then I can vial in Relic Warder and maybe force him to use the Ballista? Or is it better to just do that now? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Stoneforge. And if he shoots Thalia, then he shoots Thalia. Yes. Let's get a Battering Skull. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, she is. Do I maybe just vial in Relic Warder now and just try to force the issue? That's decent. Let's try going to combat. Maybe we can get him. Maybe. We are not getting him. Fair enough. Are we interested in wastelanding the Cloud Post? I think we are. It's either that or the Caracas, and I think the Cloud Post is the thing that will long-term be most beneficial. Alright. You got anything for us, opponent? So he's debating whether or not he wants to shoot Thalia right now. Yeah, we'll let him untap. He's trying to shoot Revoker. So, do I want to try vialing in Relic Warder and make him try and hit Thalia? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in that. Alright, fine. You hit the Revoker. Oh, yeah, duh, that was another line I could have done. Oh well. I was definitely fixated on the walking ballista. Yeah, yeah. So we could. So what could. Yeah. So what? Yeah. So yeah. So what? So what I would have done is I would have definitely axed the walking ballista. So that was a small pun on our end. Fair enough. Yeah. I think I'm okay with letting Thalia die at this point. Here's a batter skull. Opponent lets us untap. Okay. Okay. Do I take Vile up to 3? I think I do. Second Stoneforge. Interesting. All right. Opponent, let's battle. Unfortunately, there's a time there is a delay on the stream, so yeah, well, it happens. At this point, though, to be honest with you, I have no idea what we're going to be warding for. So right now we have a batter skull and then we're going to be slamming a Sophie, and that just makes me a happy man. So I'd much rather be in this position. Exactly. All right. What are you up to, opponent? Glimmer Post is annoying, but nothing I can't deal with. So he has 6 mana now, but he can't cast Prime Time. Yeah, no, I'm very comfortable with this board state. So now we are going to activate Stoneforge, plop in Sophie. And our opponent is in really deep trouble. I do not want to take Vile up. Woohoo! Okay. So that's another thing we can do. Uh, but I definitely think it's correct to. I do want to get the Ballista out of the way. So, yeah, what? Yeah, so we're going to violin the Flicker Wisp. We're going to target the Ballista. He's probably going to shoot Thalia, and if he does, that's fine because we're just going to slam Sophie onto the batter skull and go to town. I'm not casting that. I am viling it. Goodbye, Ballista. And what's this for? Sure. Oh, is he putting a counter on it? Okay, so yeah, that sucks a little bit. We're still in a hell of a position, though. So yeah, we get 2 for 1, so It happens. But we still get to do this. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, so I do not see how they get out of this. Stoneforge Mystic isn't going to be doing much, so whack ya. Target you. Lanes is actually fantastic. So now even if they prime time, that's not going to cut it. Map is fine. No. Plains is actually fantastic because now we're holding up swords. Glimmer Post is going to heal him for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not going to cut it. He does have 7 mana, though. Oh, yuck. Okay. So now we need to think about what we're doing. No, thank you. Wisp would be... Mom doesn't really do anything. Well, I think we stopped winning. Great, now what? Either way, we're very far behind on time, so we can't afford to think too much. Just woof. And Vile stuck on 3, so yeah, we just have to pass. Yeah, we might lose this match now just because just because we're so far behind on time now. That really sucked. Yeah, no, we're 8 minutes behind. I think we lost. It was exactly Ugin, which annoys me. I do not care. Always no, always yield. We're not dead. We are absolutely not dead. This is helpful. It likes to snack on twigs. Bless you. So we're gonna Violent Recruiter. I'm pretty sure that we need a Revoker here. I'm just making sure that's correct. We could also hypothetically get a Flicker Wisp, and that does absolutely not fix our problem. So it's got to be a Revoker. Name Ugin the Spirit Dragon. Go, opponent. Crop rotation. Ivugan. Activate. This is I'd imagine for a new Lamog. Or an Emrakul. Okay, interesting. Does he have the mana for it? Yeah, no, that's 14. Opponent, you done goofed. You're one short. You need a land. Our opponent punted. He does not have it. There's a Ballista. He does however have a Ballista though. Okay. This game has annoyed me. Yeah, sure, you can get it. Yeah, and we lose now because we've taken up so much time. I am so annoyed. This game was ours. Absolutely. This match was ours, and now we lose on time. Yeah, nope. I'm not gonna try fighting back. We don't have time. Wow, 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 wow. In comes the Council's Judgment. Yeah, yeah, now we don't have time to finish this match. This is annoying. Very, very, very remarkably annoying. Also, that crop rotation was disgusting. So we have 4 minutes to kill him. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. We're going to try. We're sure as hell going to try, but I don't think we're going to do it. This is going to be an L that really should have been a W, I'm telling you. Come on, opponent, get it done. I would love to play first. That has to go back. This is okay. Swords. I don't friggin' know. Where does swords go? I don't think I want it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. Opponent cast Stirrings. Gets a Glimmer Post. So we stirred round 1 and found a Glimmer Post then as well. Not sure what that signals. Vile, high. I believe Thalia is the correct play here though. I'm not holding up anything, opponent. Go ahead. The second Caracas is pretty bad. Pithing Needle. Betcha name's Aether Vial. Wasteland. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Stoneforge Mystic, leave up Caracas. Sure, let's get Batterskull and ship. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Oh, that's an interesting one. Opponent's got 4 mana. And we're just gonna leave up a Stoneforge activation. Crop rotate. Bet you that gets another Cloud Post. Sure. Oh, whoop. Yield until next end step. So turn off auto yields. And yield until next end step. There we go. That's a really neat drop-down feature Moto had. Tabernacle. Yeah, that works. We'll activate. Pop Batterskull into play. Yeah, that's not the worst thing to happen to us. I want the Germ Token. I don't think I care about Stoneforge. And at this point, I don't think I care too much about Thalia either. Jite is an interesting one. Am I interested in playing any of these guys? Sarah Avenger might be able to draw their attention a little bit, so we'll try that. Two Ballista activations, yuck. Yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore. GG's. Next match. You've annoyed me, opponent. Whew. Yeah. That second game was especially annoying. And normally I don't concede to that, but the problem is we had like 2 minutes on the clock, and because Moto is Moto, and that chess clock system's fantastic, then we couldn't play that match out. I mean, there's nothing else we can do to that apart from just shrug and say, "Oh well." But that really annoys me. That was a match we really should have had. Let's try again. This is Shaylee121. And whatever relevance that has. This hand is actually pretty solid, apart from the fact there's a Batter's Skull in it. Opponent's mull to 5, and we'll see what they do with the scry. We're on the draw, by the way. Oh, it's an Ancient Tomb. And a Chalice on 1. Okay, so I think we lose. It's either prison or... Oh, yeah, it's prison. Yep, for sure. At this point, there's no doubt about it. Rabble, rabble. Now, the good news is their hand's empty, so they probably have stopped doing abusive things. Oh, God! It's, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing bad happened. I just clicked through my first main phase. We're cool. We are cool. Okay. So, we're definitely playing that. And the question is now, do we play Revoker or Thalia? They are both 2-1s, and neither of them are particularly good at the moment, though I do suppose Thalia stops Fiery Confluence, so... That is also true. Alright, Thalia, slice and dice. A second Flicker Wisp was not what I wanted to see. Alright, so... Revoker named Chromevox? It's either that or we name Chandra. But I think choking them on mana is probably a little bit better. All right, go. I don't think I want to attack with Thalia today. Now, blocking with Revoker is definitely a possibility, but I don't think the upside is quite worth the downside. A third land would be great, though. We pass. Our hand is full of gasoline, but I think we're going to lose the Chalice on one because we can't play Drago. That's a second Rabble Master. Yeah, Prelate is interesting, but now we're going to get swarmed by goblins. So we need a third land, and we need it right the hell now. The good news is that this Rabble Master is obligated to attack, and it turns out Thalia is really good at blocking those guys. Planes, come on! Seriously. Well, now what? Yeah, except I'm not interested in a backup Thalia is the deal. I'm at hand size, and I direly need to go down. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to use it as a 2-mana shock. We need to start doing something. We direly need a third planes. Or a second planes. A second white source, even. Caracas isn't terrible. Alright, we lost. Yep, no. I'm not going to bother. Alright, what are we doing against Prison? Relic Order needs to come in. Path to Exile is meh at best. Giz is actually okay here. And I should probably move these guys over here so I know what I'm bringing in. What is not good? Honestly, the vials are very meh. Caleb, how do you like to board against this? Big Thalia is actually perfect. Mirror Crusader is not superb. Neither is Palace Jailer. Neither is Palace Jailer, if I'm going to be honest. And Aether Vial on the play is a lot better than Aether Vial on the draw. So yeah, what's up? Oh, Crusader. Yep, fair enough. I suck at sideboarding. I take forever thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, I got no idea. Well, Vial's really good on the play though, and they're not going to be playing. Oh yeah, you got a good point, Caracas. It doesn't do well with Blood Moon, does it? I hate sideboarding so much. Yeah, we got to submit something. We got a minute to figure out what we're taking out. All right, yep, screw it. We're taking out a Caracas, and we're taking out... Yeah, I don't goddamn know. I'm taking out Stoneforge at the lack of anything better to decide on in 30 seconds. Perfect. Well, we got turn 1 Vial. Come on deck. Good stuff. Okay, so what? All right, so what would opponent do against me? They probably decided to take out. They probably took out the Blood Moons for sure. What do they bring in? Probably Ensnaring Bridge. What does Free Win Red do against Death and Taxes? I legitimately do not know. Well, there's a City of Traders. There's a Simian Spirit Guide. Nice Blood Moon. Honestly, that hurts them more than it does us. Phyrexian Revoker, I'm going to hang on to until we know what we're naming with it. So I can either play Stoneforge or hold up Swords to Plowshares. I do not think they're going to Rabble Master me with just a City of Traders. If this was their turn 1 play, then I'm highly skeptical they have a Rabble Master for turn 2. Oh yeah, that's valid. Sophie, get in here. Ooh, a Braid. Yeah, that's a good one. Chalice on 1 is annoying, but I'm willing to live with it this time. Primarily because we can flicker it if we need to. Alright, so yep, Vial. This goes up to 2. That is a mountain. You know, I'm half tempted to play... Okay, so I'm going to play our mountain. No reason not to. I'm going to hold up a Stoneforge activation. And then if they decide to Chandra me, I'm going to Vial in Phyrexian Revoker. Another Chalice on 1. I do not think I care. Alright, so now we activate Stoneforge. Get Sophie into play. Do I want to Vial in Revoker right now? What's the... Ugh, I really don't want to get got by anything. Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave it in hand for the time being. Meanwhile, we can take Vial up to 3 pretty safely, I think. Yep, Vial Flicker Wisp is a lot better than Vial Revoker, and look at that, we drew a 4th land anyway, so not even punished. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we're gonna go to battle. 5 to you, opponent. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Am I interested in doing anything right now? Probably not. If I had a meddling mage, I'd stick it on uh con fiery confluence, but yeah, no. I'm not especially worried at the moment. Uh, I have an idea, opponent. How about you don't? Taking up to 3 was definitely the right call there. Let's leave it there. We'll draw a mom. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doop doop. 7, you opponent. I don't think I'm incredibly interested in attacking with Stoneforge at the moment. Oh yeah, Wisp is just bananas. Oh hey, it's a Recruiter of the Guard. What does Recruiter of the Guard get? It can get a second Revoker. Maybe I'm just interested. Maybe I'm just interested in playing Mom for now. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Whoops. Ah well. Yep, there we go. Doesn't matter. They died. You never know. Maybe Moto forgets the trigger. Ooh, I just went ahead and submitted this. Maybe I should have brought out the Aether Vials. Ah well. Uh, I'd be lying if I said this was a good hand, especially against mono red. Yeah, no, we need a white source for sure. Uh, this is marginally more acceptable if for no other reason than we can. Ugh. I still don't think I like it. Chat, what do you think about this one? Yeah, it's a decent 6. If they if they if they have a chalice on one, then I'm like super depressed. But yeah, let's just keep this 6 and then try to scry action to the top. I do not think I like you. Yeah, I if there's a chalice on one, then this is a dead card. Whoops. I didn't mean to put it on the bottom just yet, but yeah, well. There's a Chrome Mox. This smells like a turn 1 Rabble Master. Turn 1 Moon I'm perfectly fine with. Turn 1 Moon I am A-okay with. Oh, jeez. It's going to be one of those days. At least we got a vial, though. Go. Yeah. Yeah, I do not care about that. I do care a little bit about that, though. The good news is that we have a Council's Judgment in hand. We do need another Plains, though. I will take Vial up to 1, please. Sarah Avenger's a little awkward, but we can Vial her in next turn. So, yep, port go. War boss. Sure. Before you go to combat, go away. LOL, Blood Moon. Alright, so we're taking you up. Oh, Thalia's fantastic. Okay, so the question is, do we want to hold up swords? I do not think we care. Especially with a Sarah Avenger we're about to violin. So we'll play the mountain and we'll ship the turn. They got another mountain. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, no, we can deal with swords. And also if we rip another planes, then we cancel away the ensnaring bridge and start going to town. I don't know, we're in a pretty decent spot. Again, we're behind on time, but that's just how I set my stuff up. Yeah, sure, you could do that. So they just wanted to get Simian Spirit Guide out of the hand, so Thalia couldn't attack. I mean, that's fair. All right, let's violence Sarah Avenger. Vial up to 3. That's another mountain. I guess no reason not to play it. All right, go ahead. That's pretty awesome. And we don't have to worry about getting got by Fiery Confluence, so... I think opponent drew one. Oh, it's another bridge. Oh, that sucks. No, thank you. We can, yeah, sure, we can draw. Yeah, sure, we can draw more red lands. That's fine. Our board's fine, but we legitimately need to draw something that's not a land right now. Meanwhile, I think the only thing going for us is ugh. Okay, now they have Chandra mana. I was literally about to say the only thing going for us is that they can't play Chandra, and then they just draw a land. How rude of them. Still on 3. You know, Big Thalia actually isn't that bad here. I mean, she's not amazing, but she's serviceable. I mean, I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing anything else in my vial, so I should at least wait to see if they try to resolve a Rabble Master before I play her. That's another mountain. I think they got... so their hand is either a Chrome Mox or another land. Yeah, again, no reason to player. I do not think I'm taking this up at any point in the near future, so... Sure. We've been through almost a quarter of our deck and have only seen one white source. Yeah. All right. This is what we have Big Thalia for. Yes, you may have your Hasty Goblin that comes in tapped. Does kind of negate the point. It's going to be one of those days. We have seen 8 lands in the top quarter of our deck, and only one of them have been basic plains. Our opponent is going to top deck something before we do, which is why I'm getting which is why I'm super annoyed, because we need to do something. Big Thalia, you can have some fun. Be gone. All right, about time. Okay, so what do we do here? I have half of mine to vote away the Blood Moon, just so we can start porting them and keep them off of Thalia, or Chandra. It's definitely one option. But I think we just need to get out from under the ensnaring bridges first. Yeah, exactly. But it also unlocks our wastelands, and then we just start wailing on them. But yeah, but yeah, ensnaring bridge has a lot more possibilities. Yeah, yeah, you could play that. So yeah, this is what it's come to. Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, yeah, I just realized. Yeah, so accidentally clicked through my main phase again. But we do have an Aether Vial Flicker Wisp, which I like. So we're gonna do that. And on the brighter side, at least this way we are holding up Swords to Plowshares if we need to. That's kind of bad. So, yeah, that's going to get a plow. So, yeah, we got 2 for 1 there, which sucks, but... So we can really only get in with the Sarah Avenger, can't we? Yeah, that was not superb, but oh well. What did they draw? Chalice 2? Guess. You probably should have played that post-combat, unless you're trying to get a critical mass of goblins. That's also acceptable. What? 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 Okay. Okay, I absolutely did not think that we were winning that game, but I suppose. Our opponent disconnected is what the notification was at the bottom here. Yeah, no, I am just as confused as you are. Okay, if you say so, opponent. Guess I'll take it. So did I. They had like 5 minutes of time on us too. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes your opponent just has a heart attack. All right. I guess we'll take it. 1-1. Oh, I absolutely need to update. I absolutely do need to update this record here, don't I? Yeah, guess so. 1-1. Join the match. Okay. Have fun, have fun. I'll be on the play with a pretty solid hand. Go ahead, opponent. Marsh Flats. Okay, you got my attention. Oh, I think this is Maverick. Green Sun 0. Here comes the Dryad Arbor. Yeah, Maverick indeed. All right, sweet. So we have a number of options. We can definitely waste them. I think we definitely waste them. The other option is to play Stoneforge Mystic. I think I like wasting them. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to F6 because we are representing Swords of Plowshares. Opponent has nothing. Okay. I am very happy with that. So now we Vial up to 2. We waste the Dryad Arbor and then Vial and Stoneforge into turn. Yeah. Yeah, we got him in a pickle. They're passing. Okay, we'll take it. We will take it. Stoneforge, come on out. Yes, please. We are getting a Battering Skull. Goodbye, opponent. Oh, they discard Stoneforge too. Oh, wowzers. Yeah. So Vial up to 3. Yeah. Planes go. They were really banking on that. Oh. Opponent, why's it got to be a forest? I can't waste that. What's better here, Sophie or Batterskull? It's Batterskull for sure. We're just gonna take this up to 4 and represent Palace Jailer. No reason not to. Yeah. Now, I will say that this is actually a pretty fitting forest considering they cast Green Sun Zenith, but still. Alright. And now we play Plains and pass. And now we have Swords and a Stoneforge activation, so we are sitting very pretty. Opponent has to discard again. Yeah, no, they just scoop. Fair enough. And they needed 3 more cards before they figured out what was going on. Okay, what the hell are we doing against Maverick? Green Sun Zenith, so that means we need Containment Priest. I think I also like Path to Exile a little bit. Relic Warder needs to come in. I don't think Rest in Peace does anything. Blessed Alliance is meh at best. Aethersworn Canonist, I'm not sure does a metric ton here. Council's Judgment is okay, and Gideon is actually okay. Okay, so what do we do here? Against Maverick. I don't think Thalia is especially enticing. This one's good. This one is really good. Prelate I don't think is amazing. Why Rest in Peace? I'm thinking about what they could possibly do as far as dice triggers go. And
that can reach nearly 400 degrees. It likes to snack on twigs.
Fennekin, don't sneeze like that. You spooked me. XGSX, thanks a ton for the follow, my dude. For those just tuning in, my name is Jared Poplar, Jared WildSnivy Poplar, and I cannot sideboard to save my life. Caleb, what do you like here? I don't think Phyrexian Revoker does a ton. Oh, they do have Knight, don't they? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so maybe it does come. So maybe it does come in. But just bringing in Rip to turn off Knight of the Reliquary is really meh. Yeah. So we need to make 6 cuts here. Phyrexian Revoker is absolutely needed. Maybe Gids and Council's Judgment don't need to happen. I do like the Containment Priest, and I do like the Path to Exiles, though. Mirror Crusader is actually decent because it does sidestep, what's its face? Knight, but yeah, you got a very valid point. And then we just need a shave. Again, Thalia doesn't exactly excite me. Mostly because they're a creature deck. Alright, I'm going to try it like that. This is a hand. This is definitely a hand. Oh my word. Do I keep this? This hand is a meme at best. Oh, what the hell? Oh wow, that tickles me. Yeah, sure, you can have a noble. I am gonna plow that first thing. Oh, this hand is a meme. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, sure, you can have a mom too. Well, opponent, I see your mom, and I'm gonna raise you another mom, or possibly a Thalia. I like double momming here. Look, we did not keep this hand not to play Mother of Runes, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, opponent, you can go. Yeah, poker. This is yeah, yeah. This hand makes me so happy. We are in so much trouble, though. That's another reliquary, sure. Oh, jeez. Hmm. We have it all, don't we? All right, so here's what's going to happen. We are going to path that knight of the... no, we can't, actually. Yeah, Mom's there, isn't she? Whoops. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Breathe in, breathe out. We got a little excited. Okay. So what do we need to do? Well, we're going to start by wastelanding that savannah for sure. And it was either mom number 3 or Thalia, and well, as much as fun as 3 moms are, Thalia's definitely the stronger play. Do I attack with mom and guarantee a little bit of chip damage? I don't think I'm interested in that. Opponent floats mana and then cracks Windswept Teeth. Interesting. Now Savannah number 2. Jite is not fun. We got a third plains. Maybe it's better to have a Rishadan port, though. Because Jite does not... Ugh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I see what they're going to do. I see exactly what they're going to do. So they're going to stick the Jite on the Knight. They're going to call pro-white with Mother of Runes, and they're just going to go to town, and we can't really do much about it. Oh, wait. Wait, no, I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. No, hold on. Hold on. I think I see it. We might get out of this. We might. I think I see the line. We're going to wait for them to attack. I am going to try blocking. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure I see the line. And then we just blow them out. If they get greedy, if they don't, we're fine because Jite won't have counters. Yeah, fair enough. Sure, you can equip. That's incorrect. Nice. Wham. And your mom trigger and also your mom activation fizzles. Ha. Backup Thalia is decent. I like getting in for 3 here. Yep, we got him. So go to combat, swing for 3. Yeah, Thalia is going to be immortal. So, Mom Part 3, port, and then tap your dual source in your upkeep. Oh, it's another night. Yep, fair enough. Hmm. That second night was not fair. That was not good. Well, I think we lose now. Top deck Knight of the Reliquary, that was just mean. Yeah, I think we lost. Jite, Jite, Jite. Yep, and I guess at the very least we can at least try to see if they learned their lesson. Let's just well let's attack with Thalia, and then give her pro white. Okay, so we'll concede as soon as they give Knight pro white. Yep, fair enough. All right, they got us this time. Technically, I have one more turn, but yeah, all our stuff is 1 toughness, so no damn point. I think I do like Blessed Alliance a tiny bit more now. Caracas is, and we'll just shave a Caracas, see what happens. And we'll try that. Also, they have the wrong art for the Jite, which is especially galling. Yeah, exactly. I learned my lesson. Uh, so yeah, this hand's gasoline. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we're gonna do to them what they did to us. All right, so we'll plop Thalia here. prevent green sun for 0 or 1. That's a mom. And that's another Rashadan port. So the decision is now, do we port a Savannah or do we hold up Containment Priest? I think porting them is correct. Mostly because I just don't want them to windmill slam Knight of the Reliquary and then we're right back where we started. Oh, we can't play GTA anyway because Thalia's out. Then our other option is to hold up Containment Priest, and I don't think I'm especially interested in that right now. I tapped the wrong thing. Oh well. Alright, come on, opponent. What can you do? They can play Windswept Teeth is what they can do. And we can also draw something uncastable. Alright, I guess we just pass the turn and then port them again. Another option is to get GTA on the table. It's not the worst idea. I mean, I think we still have to port them, unfortunately. Yuck. Well, sucks a tiny bit, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And on the brighter side, at least we have the ports doing some amount of work, so. Yeah, second white source would have been really nice there. Scoos? Well, if you say so. That's a decent flicker wisp target. Mom is not quite as good now. But it does let us GTA off the back of it. Alright, we're gonna try this. And go ahead. Green sun for 2. Pride Mage, yep. Yeah, he knows we're choked on white. We're in trouble, guys. Hi, planes. That would have been useful a while ago. Yeah. Library is fine. That's problematic. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There's a chance he's holding swords. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let that through. Yeah, exactly. Second planes. Okay, what do we do now? Slamming a relic warder sounds fun. I kind of like that. Yep, we'll take that. Yeah, exactly. So I guess we just start cracking in with Thalia. And then we will port through Savannah again. Do we let them draw? Hmm. I don't really see much of a reason to. They know this is going to happen anyways. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. We just took the Sylvan Library. Duh. Okay, opponent was winding up to do something and then forgot they had to pay their taxes, so this will be fun and exciting. Zenith for 3. Alright, so that gets Knight, I suppose. Tracker's a good one. Okay, so there's a lot of fun things we can do, including giving Thalia pro green and actually no, that doesn't quite work, does it? Jeez. I think we're definitely playing that. Yeah. Yeah, that's really the only thing we can do. And I'm not going to try attacking. Another option was to try holding up Containment Priest. Yeah, our opponent is going all the way to Value Town. We just had a bunch of turns where we just didn't do anything, so and they got a Thalia of their own. Yep. Sick. No, I think I'm not sure if we're winning anymore. Yeah, no, between this and this, we just I don't think there's a ton we can do. And then we only have one mom out, so yeah, everything about this is disgusting. Retrospect, what I think I probably should have done is I probably just should have just let them have the library and then held up Containment Priest when they went to cast Zenith. Yep, that's valid. And then I'm not casting anything with two Thalias in play, so there's a Knight, there's a Tracker, there's a Wasteland. He could crack it. At this point, we should probably just concede. Yeah, yeah, you know what? I think we just got with that Relic Order. Yeah, playing that Relic Order just was not smart. Think we could have dealt with. I think we could have dealt with the Sylvan Library and him putting himself to 6. Uh, that the Tireless Tracker though was disgusting. What do I even name now? Scavenging Ooze? Do the ports do anything? He has 6 mana and 4 to cast non-creature spells with. The only thing I could think of doing right now is Revokering Mom and then flickering something. I don't know. Yeah. Unfortunately, Revoker doesn't work like that. So, I guess Revoker on Scooz is all we've got. We just have no relevant spells in our hand. The Flickering Tracker seems okay-ish until you realize that there's a mom. Yeah, no, we just don't have anything good here. Though I do agree. Though I do agree with you. Maybe flickering a clue keeps them off of the card, so we can at least try and do something. Like when flickering a clue is your best play, you know that something's gone downhill. Revoker's fine. On Mom, and you know what? We're just gonna scoop it up here. At this point, we're just in full-on chump block mode. All right, we're 1 and 2. We need to do something productive for our next 2 matches. Come on, deck, work with me. Yeah, in retrospect, that Relic Order as opposed to holding up Containment Priest, that yeah that yeah yeah that was just an iffy line in the first place. Primarily, I was just afraid of them doing an Ancestral Recall and putting themselves to 6 life just in the name of just in the name of seeing more cards and possibly drawing answers. So yeah, that probably just wasn't smart. All right, 2 games. Let's go. Oh my God! What ho? Guys, check this out! Oh my God! Hi, hi, hi. Give me a minute. Yes, I'm saving this for posterity. This makes me a very happy man. You know what? I take all this back. This is worth it. This hand is atrocious, though. Uh, we'll hang on to this one. And I don't think we need another Flicker Wisp in our lives. All right, go ahead. As expected, he's on colorless Eldrazi. And we... I can't remember if they play Wasteland or not. So what I think I'm just supposed to do is just supposed to lead on Plains. That's probably correct anyways. Well, I know what I'm doing if I lose this match. So, yep. So this looks like 12 post Eldrazi, and there's a very big scary thing coming our way. That's a Smusher, which we absolutely do not have a plow for. So, 15 us. Mother of Runes does not help. And neither does the Thalia Caracas trick. No wastelands. Thank you, Caleb. We are in really deep shit. The best thing I can think of is Rashadenpur, Thalia, and just hope for the best. Should maybe should have been a Caracas, but you know what? The Caracas wasn't doing anything in the first place, so uh, I think we could stop now. But we'll play it out. Yeah, our opponent. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this one. Our opponent just had gasoline. So the line now is play Sarah Avenger, hope he forgets to shoot Thalia. Sounds atrocious. We can flicker the walking ballista, and maybe that does something productive. Yeah, as expected. Yeah, exactly. The, 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 but look at it this way: we just didn't have the stuff to handle a turn two reality smasher. This game, this game was an uphill fight in the first place. Hard to say. I feel bad. Is this Thought Knot or so we tap Tomb and Glimmer Post. He has an Eye of Ugin out. Giles on one. I mean, doesn't matter. Another Monolith, and I was half expecting a Thought Knot, but now we're dead. Okay, what to do against colorless Eldrazi? Path to Exile, Blessed Alliance, Aetherborn Candace doesn't do a ton. Neither does Rest in Peace, neither does Spirit. CJ is probably fine. Containment Priest doesn't do a ton. Fairy Macabre doesn't do a ton. Gids is mediocre at best. And I think it's pretty obvious we just need to shave all our Mother of Runes. Alright, we're going to try that. Okay, okay. I... very mixed feelings. If we get another land, then this hand is fine. Otherwise, it's a turn one swords and nothing else. As much as I want to keep this, I don't think I can. Not on the play at any rate. If I was on the draw, then I would definitely consider keeping this, but this is just not great. That's not superb either. Go away. Yeah, exactly. And here's another one that I really want to keep, but don't think I can. We have multiple wastelands, and we just have to hope that gets there. That's not a good plan to be on, though. All right, but I don't want to go to 5. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. If we scry a white source to the top, then we're all right. That'll do. Yeah, that's what I'm banking on. Again, this hand would be a little bit better if I was on the draw, but as is, it's not catastrophic. Yeah, yeah, that's good. So I guess for wastelanding is wasteland. Yeah. Uh, what a pickle. Yep, screw it. And then planes go. Hello, Batterskull. You do not need to be here at the moment. Wasting this Eldrazi Temple really does not do anything right now. Unless he has a turn 2 Thought Knot, in which case it's terrifying. I guess we just have to go for it. We're not drawing anything, so... We need some sort of action, and we are not drawing it. Something besides... Rip. Immediately punished. Yeah, Glimmer Post is fine. Yeah, that's a Spyglass. And he does not want me porting him. Fair enough. Hmm. That's kind of helpful. If he has a second Spyglass though, then we're right back in the deep end of the pool. Spyglass mean naming Dark Depths. Yeah, no, that does not work the way he thinks it does. Oh yeah, that's a Thought Knot. No. Spyglassing Dark Depths only stops you from thawing out Mirror Lage the correct way. Hello, Caracas. Wouldn't you have been useful a while ago? Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess we're playing Thalia. Go ahead. We have lost so many games to Walking Ballista today. Oh, really? Yeah, nobody gets upset when you play Merit Lage the way you're supposed to be playing Merit Lage, which I find amusing. All right, file up to 2. Yeah, sure, that's a GT. GT on a Mirren Crusader actually isn't the worst thing. So I guess I just play this now. Urborg coffers. Oh, jeez. That'll definitely wake up the Eldritch Abomination. I'll say that much. We are definitely bombing out of this league, by the way. I don't think there's any doubt about it. The best thing we have is Mirren Crusader, which he knows about and probably is holding up removal for. The only solace we have is that I don't think he's drawing a ton either. Ow. That's acceptable, though. So, Vile up to 3. And I don't think we want to do anything. Maybe we punted a bit by playing this GT too early, but I guess we had to anyways if the plan was to drop it on the Mirror Crusader. Yeah, no, I got a really bad habit of saying stuff like that and then immediately getting smacked down for it. Oh, walking ballista. There's ballista 1. Okay, so either we chump block Thought Not Seer, or we try to get in with some GT damage. Can we get away with going to 8? If we go to 8, we attack with Mirror Crusader. We're in trouble if they draw Reality Smasher. Yeah, well, it's too late anyways. So now, which one's better here? Is it? This isn't even a question. We definitely take Mirror Crusader. Always no, always yield. Stoneforge. Okay. So one thing we can do is we can Flicker Wisp the Walking Ballista, and that way we're guaranteed to get damage in. Flickering the Ratchet Bomb isn't the worst idea either. Yeah. Well, first things first. We are equipping this. And then let's go attacking. He's cracking Ratchet Bomb, so we need to activate File. I guess it's Big Thalia, so that way the Flicker Wisp doesn't immediate die. Don't me, yeah. And the galling part about this is that the GTA doesn't get any counters on it. Alright, so now Thalia's in chump block mode. can he have? I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take it. It sounds absolutely insane, but I think I'm going to take it. He has a waste. Blown right out. Yeah, fair enough. All right. So we'll play this Thalia. Yeah, it's a doozy. Keep this Caracas and ship the turn. And we're good. And this is the plan now. We die to Reality Smasher. That also works. Well, we dead. Yep, we dead. We are very, very dead. Unless we're not. Swords doesn't fix anything. Yep, we died. All right. That's it, boys. We died. 1 and 3 on Death and Taxes. It sucks, yes, but I don't know what else there is to say. It's not like the deck didn't perform. It did. We just didn't draw well. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us, unfortunately. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Absolutely, 100%. I do hope y'all enjoyed the show, and for what it was worth, I thought it was pretty fun. But ugh, we just did not perform. It happens. It happens. All right. Thanks a ton, guys, for tuning in. Thank you all for checking it out. Make sure to follow if you haven't yet, and I'll be sure to do this sometime again in the near future. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic night. See y'all later.